there are a lot of people into gifting, gift hampers, etc. But when we come into picture, we talk to you about your relationship with the person. आप हमें कुछ 2-4 चीजें बताते हो जिसके थ्रू हम थोड़ा बहुत सोच के वी क्रिएट समथिंग. दैट इज वन टाइप ऑफ पर्सनलाइजेशन. आपकी कंपनी में अगर मैं काम करने आ रहा हूँ, सो व्हाट आर द बेनिफिट्स? आज लोग सिर्फ पैसा नहीं देखते, सिर्फ मुझे क्या पोजीशन मिल रहा है ये भी नहीं देखते. दे ऑल्सो सी अदर बेनिफिट्स कि मुझे कंपनी में क्या फीलिंग मिलेगी, मुझे कंपनी में कैसा ट्रीट किया जाएगा, और कंपनी और क्या पर्क्स दे रही है. तो जब कोई कंपनी ये सब चीज़ें बताती है कि यू नो वी विल बी ऑल्सो गिविंग यू अ गिफ्ट विच इज़ वेरी स्पेशल टू यू, एंड वी विल सी दैट यू स्टे हैप्पियर, you will stay longer in the company. Their major vision, if I say, is to reach out to maximum people with the thought that आप गिफ्ट करो तो कोई एक स्पेशल रीजन की वजह से, एंड आप जब भी गिफ्ट करो इट नीड्स टू एनहांस योर रिलेशनशिप.
Hello everyone and welcome to the J4E podcast, the voice of Indian startups, where we speak to people just like you. We speak to small business owners, MSMEs, startups, large business owners. This show is your one-stop shop for anything and everything to do with business, to learn about entrepreneurship, to learn about the Indian startup culture. My name is Amandeep Singh and let me welcome you to today's episode of the J4E podcast, the voice of Indian startups.
Welcome to J4E podcast. So today we're having Sagar with us. He's the owner and founder of the Box Story. So shortly he will introduce himself and we'll just start over. So over to you, Sagar.
Thank you, Shekhar bhai. So I am Sagar Agarwal, founder of the Box Story. As you very well know, I also call myself as a Chief Happiness Officer. We are into thoughtful gifting. And why I came up with thoughtful gifting is for a very specific reason. This started way back in 2020. It was a kind of a lockdown, and we thought what to do right now. As I was into another field, Create Book Cafe was another venture of mine and still is. But everything being shut down, not knowing what to do, we tried and tested a few things. Like, what do we do right now? We have so much of ample time. We started the process of gifting. It was Diwali, so we started creating Diwali gift. But what we created was something very traditional and not something that people will love it. That is when we realized people need something unique, something out of the box, something that can connect with them. And वो जो love चाहिए ना हमें, वो love कहीं ना कहीं वो gifting में दिखता नहीं. So that is how we started the Box Story. And with a very pure intention, every gift that we create, and जो गिफ्ट कोई किसी को दे रहा है और जो ले रहा है, दोनों के बीच में एक लव का एक्सचेंज है. सो वो स्टोरीज, वो लव, वो दोस्ती, वो उस गिफ्टिंग में दिखना चाहिए. एंड हम लोग गिफ्ट को देते हैं ना, तो इट्स लाइक चलो मुझे सिर्फ गिफ्ट देना है. हाउ इट इम्पैक्ट्स द अदर पर्सन, हाउ इट इम्पैक्ट्स मी, वो कहीं नहीं दिखता है. सो दैट इज हाउ इट गॉट स्टार्टेड.
So basically what I'm understanding with you is that you're just putting some gifts with full of love and full of energy. So what things makes you different than any other gifting solutions?
Okay. The uniqueness. We put a lot of thought into what unique can this gift stand out. It is not just about the gift. मतलब हम गिफ्ट कुछ भी सोच सकते हैं, वही गिफ्ट आप भी सोच सकते हो, पर एक तो नंबर एक, वो गिफ्ट स्पेशल कैसे होना है, आपको रिलेटेबल कैसे होना है, हाउ विल इट टच योर लाइफ, आपको इमोशनली वो कैसे फील करेगा. ये सारे एलिमेंट्स वी पुट इनटू एक्शन. देन द लास्ट थिंग इज, विच इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, हैप्पीनेस. व्हाट इज इट डूइंग टू यू जब आपको वो गिफ्ट मिल रहा है ना. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, लेट्स से अगर आपकी वेडिंग है और आपको वेडिंग में क्रॉकरी दे दिया जाए, how would you feel?
That's true.
So that is what where we come into picture. See, there are a lot of people into gifting, gift hampers, etc. But when we come into picture, we talk to you about your relationship with the person. आप हमें कुछ दो चार चीजें बताते हो जिसके थ्रू हम थोड़ा बहुत सोच के we create something. That is one type of personalization. But next, later on, we came up with personalities and characteristics. You have your own personality and characteristic. There would be a few hobbies of yours जो हो सकता है किसी और की भी हो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल लाइक रीडिंग एंड राइटिंग, दैट इज वन ऑफ योर बेस्ट हॉबीज. ना वो हॉबी को लेके हम गिफ्ट क्रिएट करेंगे. यू वुड हैव अ ड्रीम डेस्टिनेशन, फॉर एग्जाम्पल स्विट्जरलैंड. तो योर ड्रीम डेस्टिनेशन इफ सीन इन द हैम्पर और अ गिफ्ट, आपको कैसा लगेगा? So you would feel connected to it. So that is what we do, and that is how we are different into it.
So great. So basically what you're doing, you're just understanding the requirement of the your customers or the person who's supposed to provide the gift for someone, and then you make it according to the orders, or according to the need. So do you have some psychological benefits over this?
Psychologically speaking, it is strengthening two people's relationship, the biggest factor.
Yes.
If I talk about a very varied relationship, that is of an employee and an employer. Now at that place, अगर आप उस जगह पे बोलो ना कि वहाँ पे क्या benefit है, the employee and employer engagement जिस तरीके से बढ़ता है ना, it is very much required. Communication जो है employer और employer के बीच में, कहीं ना कहीं even that is missing. आपके कंपनी में अगर मैं काम करने आ रहा हूँ, सो व्हाट आर द बेनिफिट्स? आज लोग सिर्फ पैसा नहीं देखते, सिर्फ मुझे क्या पोजीशन मिल रहा है ये भी नहीं देखते. दे ऑल्सो सी अदर बेनिफिट्स, कि मुझे कंपनी में क्या फीलिंग मिलेगी, मुझे कंपनी में कैसा ट्रीट किया जाएगा, और कंपनी और क्या पर्क्स दे रही है. तो जब कोई कंपनी ये सब चीज़ें बताती है कि यू नो वील बी ऑल्सो गिविंग यू अ गिफ्ट विच इज़ वेरी स्पेशल टू यू, एंड वी विल सी दैट यू स्टे हैप्पियर, you will stay longer in the company, you will work productively, आपका जो productivity है वो पूरा enhance होगा. So even that benefits there.
Great. So just now you just talked about the commercial or the another vertical of the gifting, the corporates. So how you're looking after the corporates?
For corporates, see we do get inquiries that you know हमें ये pricing में चाहिए, but with the pricing we understand what are they trying to fulfill after that. See, companies wouldn't majorly tell you कि हमको ये चाहिए, हमको ये चाहिए, हमको ऐसा चाहिए.
They were more over the budgetary and all that. So how do you
Absolutely.
deal with that?
See, they definitely give us a budget, but when we present options, we present them in 2 to 3 different budgets. कि this is one budget. Let's say for example 1000 to 1500 का रेंज के बजट होता है कॉर्पोरेट में. There are some जहाँ पे 500 के रेंज के भी होते हैं. नाउ हर एक रेंज के अपने अपने फायदे हैं और अपने अपने यू नो कहीं पे कुछ प्रोडक्ट कम जा रहा है, कहीं पे कुछ और चीज़ें कॉम्प्रोमाइज करनी पड़ सकती है. बट व्हेन वी आर वर्किंग, वी हैव अ वेरी क्लियर कम्युनिकेशन. व्हाट डू यू वांट टू सी? यू वांट टू सी दैट योर एम्प्लॉयज आर हैप्पी, यू आर हैप्पी, और यू वांट टू सी मोर ओवर द बजट. डेफिनेटली बजट इज वन थिंग, बट बजट को साथ में लेके वी ऑल्सो पिच देम के how is this going to create a different atmosphere for them. So that's the primary aspect. We have a very detailed communication with them before we present them options. एक बार option दे दिया फिर things are closed.
So basically you're adding value to the budget. That is what I understand from your statements. Yeah, that's good. But see, there are so many other agencies over there who works according the same way that you're doing. Do you find any competition or fight into the market for related to this particular industry, and how do you overcome with it?
See, competition is one biggest thing. There are various people already into gifting, and with people's thoughts कि हमको ये रेंज में चाहिए, हमको ऐसा चाहिए नहीं, आप काम करो, हमको 1000 में नहीं इसी तरीके का बना के दे दो. That is surely there. If we say कि no, that is not possible, we will give you something special. वहाँ पे वो चीज़ें डिमांड्स भी आती है. But then we have again customized options available there. Now we could cater to their budget and their understanding, or we can pitch them another, okay, we can do it in this way too. So that is how we basically deal. We we are not completely into no, you need to do it in this way, but we give them options, we give them benefits, we give them what value is it going to derive out of it.
Great. So, what is your short-term vision for right now? Because see, as you said earlier, that you have just started this within the lockdown. So, lockdown was the biggest challenge to everyone to get survive. And the best part of it that you have come very positively with the lockdown situation, and you just derived yourself so well. So, what is exactly your short-term vision? So, what you are supposed to do in the next 1 year or 3 years?
So your major vision, if I say, is to reach out to maximum people with the thought that आप गिफ्ट करो तो कोई एक स्पेशल रीजन की वजह से, एंड आप जब भी गिफ्ट करो इट नीड्स टू एनहांस योर रिलेशनशिप. वी आर गिफ्टिंग, जैसे मैंने स्टार्टिंग में भी बताया कि हम गिफ्ट करने के सेक के लिए गिफ्ट कर रहे हैं, बट इफ वी चेंज आवर पर्सपेक्टिव, तो आर मेजर विजन फॉर द नेक्स्ट 1 to 2 years इज we change people's thinking, their perspective. Why do we need to gift? What is it going to happen? And हम लोगों के लाइफ में वो हैप्पीनेस पुट ऑन करना चाहते हैं. सो वी कॉल ourselves as people's happiness partners, जहाँ पे our major focus is on happiness.
Okay. So, the one thing I actually like from your side, that you are customizing the things according to the need. But when it comes to the cost matter, see, basically when it comes to the corporate gifting and all that, obviously you are having a budget, and if you're supposed to pay your attention with the individuals, so how you match up with the cost value equation with yourself?
Now I'll tell you that specific point. We have some things available, specifications available है.
That's great.
10 things हमारे पास available है कि ये नहीं काम किया ना तो ये. And see, gifting is a mix match thing, and it is all a game of varied kind of products. You need to think of products. Now customization could occur there, पर customization अलग अलग products में भी हो सकता है. If the customer doesn't like this product, then there's another product as well, and all those 10 things have a very special theme. तो उन themes के ऊपर से once we know the customer's requirement और उनका end goal, we pitch them according to the theme. वो थीम पिच हो गई, उसके बाद हम प्रोडक्ट्स मिसमैच कर सकते हैं. दैट इज नॉट अ वेरी बिग थिंग, एंड उसमें हमारा इंडिविजुअल एफर्ट सिर्फ इसी बात का जा रहा है कि द प्रोडक्ट्स कुड बी मिक्स मैच्ड. ये प्रोडक्ट नहीं तो वो प्रोडक्ट आएगा, एंड उसका लिस्ट हमारे कस्टमर्स को दिया जाता है.
Okay. Now the next question is, how about the scalability? So how the happiness store or the chief happiness officer could go along with the across the India? So do you have some plan for that, or you're working on that?
We are working on that, and indeed last week we have come up with beautiful options. I would definitely want to talk about it, but on a later stage. Right now I will just tell this: every person has a characteristic, and if that characteristic is seen in any other product or in any other hamper, you would love that personally, because आप उससे इमोशनली कनेक्टेड हो. इट इज ऑल अबाउट यू. अगर मैं आपको आपका कैरिकेचर बना के दे दूं, यू विल प्रिजर्व इट फॉर अ लॉन्गर टाइम. ऐसी ही कुछ चीजें अगर आपको मार्केट में दिखे, यू विल इमीडिएटली पिक इट अप. यू हैव 5 फ्रेंड्स, लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल. अभी वो 5 फ्रेंड्स को आप बहुत नजदीक से जानते हो. कोई गुस्से वाला है, कोई लेट कमर है, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. दीज आर ऑल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स. मैंने सिर्फ 2 बताई है, ऐसे हजारों है. इन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स की चीजें आपको दिखेगी तो आप क्या करोगे? आपके दोस्त के लिए आप सोचते बैठोगे कि क्या गिफ्ट लूं, या उन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक पे आप पिकअप कर लोगे? सो आवर स्केलेबिलिटी इज बीइंग डिसाइडेड ऑन सच फैक्टर्स. वी वांट टू टच पीपल, वी वांट दोस पीपल टू बी हेल्प. वो जो हैप्पीनेस फैक्टर बोलते हैं ना, कि व्हेन समबडी रिसीव्स समथिंग, वो हैप्पीनेस एक बहुत अलग लेवल पे. मुझे सिर्फ एक बुक से नहीं आएगी, बट किसी किसी को सिर्फ एक बुक से भी आएगी. तो वी ट्राई एंड अंडरस्टैंड. नाउ बुक है तो वो दैट पर्सन इज अ रीडर. तो रीडर पर्सपेक्टिव से हम कुछ चीज बनाते हैं, बना के वी लॉन्च इनटू द मार्केट.
Yeah, that's great. So basically, we have to just go around the J4E now. So earlier you was not there with the J4E.
Mhm.
So what difference you find while connecting with the J4E, meeting so many people day on day? So what is exactly difference in your business, or the opportunities or the lead generations and all that? Can you please explain over that?
सी J4E के बारे में ना मेरे पास एक इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ है. 4 एक साल पहले I was once into J4E. I had visited J4E meeting once.
Yes.
That was near Pune station. So I met a few people there. वो 10-12 लोग जो थे ना, I met them. That was my first meeting. It was a very happening. आप किसी स्ट्रेंजर से मिल रहे हो, आप जस्ट बैठे हो, बात कर रहे हो, वो उतना बॉन्ड नहीं होता. बट when I met them, they were like so welcoming. So J4E में मेरा strongest factor ये है, एक न्यू फैमिली जो बोलते हैं. I have connected with people the first day itself, the first meeting itself, we've connected so beautifully. That is one part. मुझे कुछ रिक्वायरमेंट है, मुझे कुछ चीज़ की ज़रूरत है. I know there is one thing available I can immediately connect to, and that is J4E for sure. Vishal Methi himself is so friendly. I can just give him a ring and I can ask him, अरे भाई मुझे ये चीज़ की ज़रूरत है, or maybe I just want to talk to you. He is available, he is there for you. So वो जो J4E में कनेक्शन बॉन्ड बिल्ड हुआ है, वो जो बॉन्ड बिल्ड हुआ है, दैट इज़ वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर मी. बिजनेस मेरे लिए J4E में हमेशा सेकेंडरी रहा है, बट दैट बॉन्ड, दैट कनेक्शन, दैट फ्रेंडलीनेस, दैट इज द बिगेस्ट फैक्टर. If I would say I have very selective friends, but when I came into J4E, everybody was my good friend. So that thing has been added. And see यहाँ पे जो नेटवर्क है, that is the biggest thing right now. आप करीबन 100 लोग हैं, तो यू हैव अ होल नेटवर्क ऑफ 100 पीपल. तो मेरे लिए 2-3 स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट एलिमेंट है. एक तो सीखने को बहुत कुछ मिला है, बिकॉज पीपल आर इनटू वेरिड इंडस्ट्रीज, तो दे हैव समथिंग, दे आर वर्किंग ऑन इट, उनसे सीखते हैं. देन जो बॉन्ड यहाँ पे बनता है, वो बॉन्ड मेरे लिए स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट है. एंड इफ आई वांट टू ट्राई समथिंग आउट ना, आई हैव J4E का पूल अवेलेबल.
That's true.
आई माइट फेल आउट इन द इंडस्ट्री, बट वहाँ फेल होने से अच्छा है कि मैं J4E में फेल हो जाऊँ. आई एम गेटिंग एन एक्सपीरियंस हियर कि यहाँ पे ये प्रोडक्ट चलेगा या नहीं चलेगा, ये सर्विस चलेगी या नहीं चलेगी. दैट इज द बिगेस्ट एलिमेंट, एंड दैट इज हाउ आई सी J4E बीइंग माय स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट फैक्टर.
So I hope J4E is helping you and will keep on helping. So actually, you're just supposed to talk about something that you're packaging and all that. You're just kept it for a side. Can you please describe that for me?
Absolutely. See, when I mentioned characteristics and when I mentioned packaging, our major focus is you as a person. So whatever we bring into picture is going to be all about you, is going to be all about people out there. आप किसी को कुछ दे रहे हो तो वो उसके लिए होना चाहिए, एंड वो दोनों लोगों के बारे में होना चाहिए. सो वो जो एलिमेंट है ना, दैट एलिमेंट इज व्हाट वी आर ब्रिंगिंग इनटू इट, एंड वी वांट पीपल टू कनेक्ट टू ईच अदर. गिफ्टिंग इज अ थिंग, बट गिफ्टिंग इज अ मीडियम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन. आप आपके फीलिंग्स, इमोशंस को एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हो. दैट इज व्हाट गिफ्टिंग इज अबाउट. गिफ्टिंग इज नॉट अबाउट कि भाई किसी का बर्थडे आया है एंड आप बर्थडे पे उनको कुछ दे रहे हो, पर उस बर्थडे पे फॉर एग्जाम्पल किसी का 26th बर्थडे और वो आपसे अभी मिला है कुछ 6 महीने पहले, आप दोनों का बॉन्ड अलग है. तो योर फीलिंग ऑन हिज 26th बर्थडे इज गोइंग टू बी समथिंग डिफरेंट. दैट फीलिंग नीड्स टू बी एक्सप्रेस्ड, एंड दैट इज व्हाट वी आर ब्रिंगिंग अबाउट इनटू इट.
Great. The next question is that, see, basically when it comes to the gifting, people itself are not so focused what to gift actually. So how you can help those people?
See, this brings me back to my previous answer. This is one of the problems, that people think that they do not know what to gift.
Exactly.
But you know about your friends very beautifully. I might not know your friend. I will give you recommendations that you can give this, but I am going to derive it from you itself. So the problem of people not knowing what to give, that is we try and help them. What is your connection with that person? Who is that person for you? आप उनके बारे में कुछ बताइए, कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स बताइए, पर्सनालिटी के बारे में कुछ बताइए, उनके लाइकिंग्स एंड डिसलाइकिंग्स. नाउ डिसलाइकिंग का जो फैक्टर है ना, इज ऑल्सो अ वेरी बिग थिंग. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपको स्विमिंग नहीं पसंद है, तो वी विल ट्राई एंड थिंक एंड वी विल पुट समथिंग इनटू इट कि आपको स्विमिंग नहीं पसंद है ना, तो उसके बारे में हम कुछ डालेंगे. that will create a factor of laughter, that will create another story. तो इट इज़ नॉट जस्ट कि मैंने आपको कुछ दिया है, मैंने एक गिफ्ट बनाया, मैंने आपको रिकमेंडेशन दिया, बट उससे ज़्यादा भी ये है कि नया मोमेंट क्या खड़ा हो रहा है, नई स्टोरी क्या बन रही है, नए इमोशंस क्या बन रहे हैं वहाँ पे. सो इट इज़ ऑल अबाउट द एक्सपीरियंस दोज टू पीपल और टू और मोर पीपल आर गेटिंग इनटू दैट फैक्टर.
Great. So, as a chief happiness officer, uh, what you thinking about the giving to the society? So, how you will give yourself as to the society?
आई रेड अ बुक जिसमें एक कंपनी ने अपने क्लाइंट्स के लिए पिज़्ज़ा तक डिलीवर किया है, जबकि वो उनका डोमेन नहीं था. द इंटेंशन वाज टू हेल्प देम, एंड टू हेल्प देम टू दैट एक्सटेंड कि they feel the company is there for them. We want to be there for them. We might not be able to do all those things, but definitely, yes, happiness is what we want to give back to the society. We want to bring those happy moments back to their lives, and this is our effort from the box story.
Great. This is very great about the box story. Anything else you want to share with us?
I would like to share one small incident about my personal life. When I was in 10th standard, I didn't know what to do. क्या करना है, क्या नहीं करना है, कहाँ से अपने आप को कैसे लेके जाना है. सो आई वेंचर्ड इनटू सिविल इंजीनियरिंग. वहाँ जाने के बाद आई रियलाइज दैट इज नॉट समथिंग आई वांट टू डू. सिविल इंजीनियरिंग के बाद आई ट्राइड एंड टेस्टेड कि ये करते हैं, वो करते हैं, 12th करते हैं, लेट्स ट्राई मोर थिंग्स, बट वो जो मज़ा आता है ना, दैट वाज मिसिंग इनटू इट. एंड आई फेल्ट पीपल शुड नो कि व्हाट इज एग्जैक्टली दैट आई वांट टू डू, या मेरा पैशन कहाँ है, मेरी हैप्पीनेस कहाँ है. Even with the box story, we try and help. That is not our domain, but we try and help for people's happiness. And कहीं ना कहीं लोगों को वो एलिमेंट अचीव होने के लिए we try and help them कि we could show them a direction कि this is their happiness go to zone. And many people have helped, many people who come and met me, we've talked a lot about what they do, what they want to do. And it's a blessing that I've met so many people, and at the end of the day they've realized that this is what they want to do. And we've collaborated a lot many times, and there are artists whom we are collaborating with also. When I talk about collaboration, एक element मैं definitely add करूँगा. If anybody ever wants to collaborate, we should always look for collaboration and working together, because business एक element है definitely. आप वहाँ अगर 1000 रुपए कमा रहे हो, तो आप हो सकता है कि 200 रुपए कम कमाओ, you earn around 800, but that collaboration is also giving another member, another person a benefit. So this collaboration sector should always be supported.
Great. So collaboration is always better because you get the leads and the multiplications. Now the thing is that as chief happiness officer, this is your first forte of the profile, a job profile, or you can say your mission. So do you have any other parallel missions or visions that you're supposed to work out with?
See, my major mission right now is to help people being happy. That is one thing I believe I should give my all efforts into. Okay, once the mission of happiness is achieved, then I can focus on another mission. But happiness is the biggest thing, and psychologically as well, that plays a very big role in there. So currently, I'm not focused on any other mission, just happiness,
Just to basics.
and that is why I call myself as a chief happiness officer, helping people achieve happiness.
So the now what exactly you're looking from our listeners and our viewers? So can you go for something?
See, what I'm looking from the listeners is one point: how you can make a difference in your near and dear ones' lives, and don't give for the sake of giving. Give for the sake of expressing that emotion that is hidden in you, and you want to express but you cannot express it well. So you try and give something that can express your emotion, that can connect to the person. It could be a very simple handwritten letter by yourself, but that is expressing an emotional level very differently. And that will connect with you, that will touch your heart. That's it, I would like to say.
Great. Now, see, as a you are a very innovative businessman, and you're getting to the newer opportunities. So, how you can guide for the new entrepreneurs to get into the business, so that they can help our India to build our India.
Right now, put all efforts you can. Focus on making a difference, as I said again. Focus on making a difference. See what problem needs to be solved. There are hundreds and thousands of problems out there in the market and with people. Try and identify one problem, plus mix it well with your own personality, with your own thoughts. Once those are matched, the deal is done. Profits will come at a later stage. You need to connect with people, you need to explore your own mission. As I have explored my mission of making people happier, that way you'll be able to explore your mission and then focus on the larger vision.
Great. I've seen you so many times and met you so many times. I'm just looking with you. You're full of full of energy. You're full of attitude, and the most important thing, you're very open to the discussions. So I hope every listener and viewer should follow the same thing, including me, obviously. So I'm wishing you a very very good luck, very very fortunate next year. So it's thankful for you. I'm thanking you from on behalf of J4E and J4E podcast. Thank you so much, Sagar, to giving us such a time and innovative ideas. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and I would like to also express my gratitude to you and to J4E for this platform, for connecting with us and getting to know the story and how we can help others.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for tuning in to the J4E podcast. We certainly hope that you really enjoyed this conversation and you learned a lot from this conversation between two entrepreneurs or two businessmen who were discussing their journey into business, and of course about J4E. To know more about J4E and to listen to more such amazing conversations and to be a part of the J4E community, don't forget to follow us, like our channels and subscribe to our channels. Just go on the internet and search for J4E, alphabet J, number 4, alphabet E, and we'll be right at your disposal. This podcast is driven by the J4E community and is available on all major audio streaming platforms. You can also watch the video on the YouTube channel. And with this, I sign off for today, and I can't wait to meet you in the next one.